Okay, here with Alan Quinn from Aviary, and here's Aviary is one of the 15 startups that were selected by Midem Labs. Thanks for joining the show. How's it going? All good?
It's going well today.
Excellent. So let's talk about Aviary. What does the company do, and what's the main thing?
Well, basically what we do is we have a suite of online tools that allow graphic artists and musicians to create their works of art online, all directly in the browser with nothing to download. And we give them a way to share and collaborate in that process as well.
Yeah.
And that includes online image editor, some visual effects programs, a vector drawing tool, and also our new audio editing tool.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we're here showing off at Midem.
Yeah. And have you already launched? How is the take up on the
Yeah, we launched actually about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Maybe a little over a year ago. And so far we have around 800,000 members in our community. And we have almost 30,000 new creations every day.
Yeah.
And so when we talk about these creations, they're people sitting down and spending a lot of time, upwards of an hour in a tool, right? So they'll upload images or audio and they'll composite them together. So, they're pretty significant creations. So we have a lot of content going into the system and then being composited together for these various projects.
And especially on the audio side, how do the creations sort of join together? Are there groups of people that do similar things, or is there like a sort of a forum where people go?
We have all the above. I mean, you can actually go in and use the tool completely on your own, right? And then create a mix and download it. But you can also collaborate with other people. So we definitely have the concept of groups that can share on each project. And we have the concept of derivatives. So if I create a mix, you can open it and then edit it and then save it as your mix, and that becomes a derivative. And we track that all the way down the process, including all the audio source files that are used. And then, of course, we have things on the website where you can comment. You can get feedback from users and forums to talk about it and things like that.
So it's almost like an open source art form in the sense that people can open
you're
their
absolutely
art
right. That's a good way to put it. So we see a lot of people collaborating with each other. Like if one person creates an image or a drawing and someone else says, well, that's great, but what if you did this? And they talk to each other, they get feedback. They're always trying to one-up each other, so it's a really great community.
And in terms of the business model side, how do you plan to monetize it?
Well, what we're doing is we have most of the services are free, but what we do is we charge a subscription, just like gives you more access to advanced features and more storage and things like that.
Sure.
And then we also do partnerships with record companies or artists to do remix contests.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of money there as well. And then we're looking to open up a marketplace later this year where people can actually sell their digital goods to each other.
But I'm really interested in your audio editor.
Yes.
How does it work? Can you actually record onto it, or do you import tracks that you already have?
You can do both. In fact, I can show you here in a second. But you can import just about any audio file type, and you can tag it however you want and add metadata. And you can use it in your project. And if you make it public, then other people can use that as well. And then it's backed by a Creative Commons license. And then our recording is not like recording in a traditional audio software where you're recording on a track and things like that. It's more about voice recording for doing podcasts and short radio spots and things like that. But we do hope to come out with a new feature this year where we can actually, record a name of a track and plug your guitar in and go. And the hard part about this is that it's all online. It's in the browser, so we're dealing with the limitations of that. But you can do all those things now.
Cool. Yeah. Well, thanks very much for talking to me. And anybody that would like to check it out, it's aviary.com, and it's a great new site. Check it out.